balls a little fly a little bit, and some are just a little bit softer, and you'd like to have the tour sort of be more organized with having the same ball going into the Grand Slam. I know the French Open this year, they had a different ball, and then all of a sudden it was a Babolat ball. So it's just got to be on it.
Pete, with your new racket, the serve's still in place.
Yeah.
They put you in the draw at the All England. So
Oh no.
They don't put you on court two. Well, how do you think you do?
Listen, I'm realistic. I could hold serve.
Yeah.
I still do that reasonably well. But people say, we'll play Wimbledon. I'm well retired. I've hit with these.
But just hypothetically, I know you're not.
I don't know. I can tell I've hit a few with some of the guys, Tommy Haas and Marty Fish a couple weeks ago, and I'm glad I'm retired. I don't move as well. I don't serve and volley quite as gracefully as you see tonight, but I can still serve okay. I don't know. Grasscourt tennis is a unique surface that, I feel like I could still hold serve reasonably well, and this racket helps. There's no question this racket gives me more pop, and I can serve harder, longer.
And do you feel good? I mean, in San Jose, you were saying you're going to kick somebody's ass in Madison Square Garden, and I think you did, if I recall.
I didn't say that publicly.
Yes, you did.
Did I really?
Yes.
That was a joke.
Oh, you said it again. Anyway, kidding aside, what do you feel about your game now? I mean, you're really playing some pretty good ball
For as much as I'm playing and practicing, yeah, I feel like I can still hit the ball quite well. Like I said, movement is a little tougher. I'm not as flexible, but I can still serve and get to the net at a good pace. Standing and hitting is not an issue. It's movement. It's just side to side and the quick reactions. If you're not used to doing it, you're going to struggle. And so, it's the racket helps. Certainly, I think we all hit the ball good. It's just movement is the biggest issue.
What do you think has happened with the level of greatness with the American men that we're used to?
The world's gotten a little bit better, a little stronger and hungrier. In general, I feel like America and maybe even the players have gotten a little complacent. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it's unfair to put all this on Roddick or Marty Fish. I mean, I think they're doing the best they can. It's just the world's gotten better. Djokovic being from Serbia and Roger, and it's like a more European, South American game, and not only in tennis but also in golf. I mean, it's just the dominance of Americans are struggling, and I just think the world's gotten a little bit better. I think you can't have myself and Andre career every 10 years. You're going to go through lulls. We're obviously going through a little cycle here. No, listen, Marty's 6th in the world. Roddick's still competitive, and Americans have been spoiled here in the 90s. It was pretty remarkable. 4 guys all hit #1, total of over 20 majors. You're not going to see that every 10 years.
What is your read on Roddick? One slam, great Davis Cup career, in top 10 for many, many years. Overall, Pete, what's your takeaway analysis?
I think Randy did as well as he could. I really do. I think he won his Open, got to #1 at a time where Roger wasn't around, Nadal wasn't around, and he certainly took advantage of it. But he did as well as he can do. I think Roddick, he knows that he's not as talented as Roger or as Rafa. I mean, he knows his place. And, now he's here in the retirement talk. And in all fairness to Andy, he's doing the best he can. He's not trying to lose. It's just the game's gotten a little bit better. You got to improve every year. And if you don't, then you struggle a little bit. But I like Andy. I'm a fan of his game. A lot of energy out there. But it just goes to show if you don't improve every year, these guys are getting better and better.
And how astounding is Djokovic's breakthrough?
Remarkable. It's so impressive. I don't think I've ever seen a year like this ever. To beat Nadal 6 times in a row, to beat Roger twice. Obviously great players. To be that consistent in this day and age, it's very impressive.
Okay, Pete's got to go.
Thank you, guys.
He'll be available after his match tonight. If you need more questions.